Brad Thomas, here at the corporate headquarters of Healthcare Trust of America, ticker symbol HTA. Amanda, it's good to see you today.
Good to see you, Brad.
Amanda, you're the Executive Vice President of Asset Management. You started the program in 2010.
I did, yeah.
Can you walk us through a little bit about the earnings and what your company has been able to accomplish? I know you're up to around 300 properties in 27 states. Yeah. You've grown this portfolio, but you're focused primarily on the asset management part of that business. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, that's right, Brad. HTA just completed its 6th consecutive quarter of 3% or greater same-store cash NOI growth. So I think that's a great accomplishment for us. It really speaks to our asset management platform. Much of our growth is driven by revenue increases. So we're seeing increases in contractual escalators, the 2.5% to 3.5% escalators that we have embedded in our leases, driving a lot of our growth. Also, new leasing activity, increases in occupancy, positive spreads for renewals. All of those are driving that growth that we're seeing now that we expect to continue to drive growth in the future.
Great. Well, that growth obviously is driven by your leasing activity. So can you talk a little bit about your accomplishments lately with leasing?
Sure. HTA ended the quarter, the first quarter of 2014 at 91.2% leased. That's up 30 basis points from last year, the same quarter. So much of the activity that we're seeing is actually existing tenant expansions. In fact, over a third of our new leasing activity was existing tenant expansions. And we're seeing that existing tenants, both health systems and physician groups alike, are increasing, needing additional space, needing larger space as they try to adjust and accommodate the demands of the Affordable Care Act and increase efficiencies through scale.
Great. Well, let's talk about those tenants specifically. What are the tenants today focused on in terms of their leasing decisions, and what are you seeing in the marketplace?
You know, I think the key focus for them is location, and that's similar to our focus. We like on campus. Right. We like associated or affiliated with the top 1 or 2 health systems. And we like to be in markets with a growing population, aging demographic. Right. So those are kind of the key things that we focus on that are benefiting from the trends that we're seeing now in the marketplace. Also, physicians are looking at the property itself, and that's where our in-house asset management, property management platform come into place. We're able to provide the consistency that they need in management, ensuring that the building is maintained properly. That's the first thing that a patient sees when they come to a doctor's office is the building. Right. And if we're able to provide that consistency and quality and standard for the physician, we're doing a good job.
Well, man, it sounds like you're doing a great job with your platform. Can you talk a little bit about what's the value add for this platform in terms of internalization? What have you been able to accomplish with that internalization model you got?
Sure. Well, over the last 2 years, we've in-housed over 8 million square feet, and we brought that into our in-house platform. We're now close to 90% in-house managed, 12.5 million square feet. So we've accomplished a lot in a short amount of time. And in-housing has really enabled us to do 3 things. The first, I think it's enabled us to hand select a key group of people to ultimately drive our property management and leasing. That business still is person to person, and it's important to get the right people, and we've been able to invest in our people and train our people, and we've got a great team. Second, in-housing has allowed us to establish a consistency and quality and really roll that out across the portfolio so physicians know what they're getting when they go to an HTA building, and that's important. You know, we've got more tenants that are in multiple buildings of ours, which speaks very well to our management, and you know, industry-leading retention, 80% last year, 75% this quarter. So I think that again speaks to our in-housing and the quality and attention that we bring. Third, I think the in-housing lends transparency to our markets and to our tenants, having people on the ground to provide information. It really allows us to make the decisions that we need to make, and I think that's a great value.
Great. Well, Amanda, thank you for your time today and talking to us a little bit about the internal going-ons here at HTA. We appreciate it.
Great. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.